All right, guys, it's been kind of a weird, stressful, strange, exhausting week, especially if you spend any time on social media. And it just seems to be getting worse and worse. The more that these developers, these people in the AAA games industry, the games journalists, all these people associated with it continue to talk and flap their gums and open their big evil mouths, the more they expose themselves as the soulless ghouls that we've always known them to be. So the prime example is in this post here from that Park Place. Bethesda tweets and deletes a video appearing to mock the Charlie Kirk tragedy. And of course, this was a video that they quickly deleted after the assassination, where essentially, and I'll just play the video for you so you can see it for yourself, Indiana Jones bends down and pets a cat and says, "You don't care much about these fascists, do you?" And again, this is directly connected to the shooting due to the language that was used on one of the shell casings by the shooter himself. So again, this prompted Bethesda to quickly delete this post, but it's just ironic that they've not addressed it. In fact, they haven't tweeted in 3 days. The last tweet was from September 13th, another post about the DLC for this game, and they have been completely ratioed. They are not replying to anybody. They are not addressing the fact that they deleted this post. In fact, they're just straight up ignoring it, probably hoping the controversy will go away. But of course, Bethesda's had a long-running issue, and of course you can see in this post here, the screenshot from this coffee mug from the game Starfield that was infinitely raked over the coals. The cup says, "Never apologize for being a powerful effing woman." And if any of you guys recall, this was a theme from Starfield. A lot of ugly characters, a broken mess of a game, boring slog, nothing there, so on and so forth. But of course it gets better because PS Shots 93 on Twitter says this is also one of the Bethesda employees here, and this is a guy who works at Bethesda, who said of Charlie Kirk, "Spend your entire career fanning the flames of hate and calling for violence against minority groups, then don't be surprised when it backfires. The world's an objectively better place without him." Of course, Cosmo Book News, who we'll hear from again in a minute, says, "No surprise, back at the 2016 NYCC, an Elder Scroll dev went ballistic on me for believing me to be a Trump supporter, as Trump was on TV at a bar and everyone was making fun of him. Since I didn't react like they did, someone said I supported Trump, and the dev completely lost his mind and started screaming in my face, had to be escorted out." This is just completely insane behavior by these people. Smash JT pointing out Crystal Dynamics as a lead designer that basically said that it was disgusting, it was gross that there was a moment of silence at a ball game for Charlie Kirk. Grum's pointing out that Square Enix had to take down a Final Fantasy XIV forum thread that was bashing Charlie Kirk. Thor Odinson pointing out the Games Workshop has, Tom Mendelsohn employed, who has made fun, celebrated the September 11th attacks, and cheered the assassination of Charlie Kirk. But at least there's one guy in the AAA industry, Marek Tominsky, who said, "I'd fire anyone celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. I don't care about your politics or identity. Only the quality of your work matters. Our diverse, merit-based team rejects DEI nonsense. The world's recent events are unacceptable. It must stop." So one good guy out there saying, enough is enough. Don't be, dancing on the grave of an innocent man. But this caused somebody to have a brilliant idea. And Pirate Nation shared this post yesterday. It says, "Someone created a Steam curator listing devs who said good or bad things about Charlie Kirk's death. As of the time of posting this, it only had 112 followers. And you can see some of the games on here all say not recommended. This is very reminiscent of when Kabrutus started the DEI Detected or Sweet Baby Ink Detected curator Steam page a year and a half ago now. And it gets better because this thing has completely blown up. From a post last night, the official Twitter account for this Charlie Tweets Detected said 8,000 followers in one day. Let's go. I'm so thankful. He only had a goal of 100. Well, it's blown past that. Right now, if I refresh, this thing is closing in on 19,000 followers. This will be at 20,000 followers probably by the time I have this video uploaded tonight. This thing is blowing up and is going crazy. One of the games that's first listed here that I'm sure you'll notice, Ghost of Tsushima, and this has been a controversy now for a while because the sequel coming out for this game, Ghost of Yotei, has been a hot button issue for about the last year or so, partly due to the lead voice actress Erika Ishii being involved in the character, and of course because of the devs who worked on the game. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Sony fired a Ghost of Yotei artist after she posted jokes about the killing of Charlie Kirk. I don't want to misspeak there. And this is, of course, from the studio Sucker Punch. This is a woman who said some pretty horrific things about Charlie Kirk and lost her job. And now it gets better, because now the Ghost of Yotei trailer has dropped, and it is facing backlash amid Charlie Kirk controversy from Cosmo Book News. Sony and Sucker Punch Productions are under fire once again as the newly released Ghost of Yotei 1000 Blades trailer is receiving massive backlash from fans online. The trailer posted to PlayStation's official YouTube channel has racked up 25,000 dislikes compared to just 13,000 likes. It's actually worse than that now. We'll get to that in a second. Notably, it was not shared on X, where controversy over developer comments celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk have already been raging. In the comment section, fans directly tied their criticism of the game to the studio's handling of the Kirk controversy. Many referenced honor and respect, contrasting samurai ideals with the behavior of developers who mocked Kirk's death. Among the top-like comments, "You have no honor," "Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk," "Hope we can build a society where we all respect each other." It's absolutely wholesome to see the comments because we're holding Sony and SP accountable. "Samurai with no honor is not a samurai," and it just goes on and on and on. You can go find the video for yourself. The comments are fantastic. It is gold. It's beautiful. So if I refresh right now, this video is actually sitting at 28,000 downvotes to 14,000 upvotes. And again, just getting completely destroyed in the comment section. Now, it is currently posted on X, but it's only an 8-second video. And even that has some beautiful comments. A lot of people completely destroying it. "Canceled my pre-order, issue an apology. I know supposedly this developer was fired, but the producer also liked this post and y'all haven't condemned it. So as far as I'm concerned, you support killing conservatives. Out of honor and respect of Charlie, no one should buy this game." Again, it just continues to go on and on and on. Of course, Kata pointing out, don't forget that Ghost of Yotei is an asset flip of a scrapped actual sequel to Ghost of Tsushima that Sucker Punch lied to Sony Japan about. Now, I want to point something out real quick here while people are talking about Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima was made by the same people. In fact, the lead voice actor for Jin in Ghost of Tsushima, I pointed out before, is a complete left-wing lunatic. I wouldn't be surprised if he himself was dancing on the grave of Charlie Kirk. So guys, these people are all the same. Stop assuming that Ghost of Tsushima was based and awesome when it was the same people making the game. In fact, if you actually dig into that game, it's pretty woke if you think about it. Of course, it gets even better because Master of the TDS points out that Blue Sky is now essentially trying to boycott this game. So it's not just right-wingers or conservatives or moderates who are offended over the current trending social media posts about Charlie Kirk. Now Blue Sky weirdos are trying to boycott the game. He says people now want to boycott Ghost of Yotei because Sucker Punch fired Drew Harrison for her vile Charlie Kirk posts. Some are calling it fascist support and a right-wing cancel campaign. One even joked about a Kirk death karaoke party. Big yikes. And of course, you can see the screenshots right here of people on Blue Sky calling for the game to be boycotted due to the canceling of the developer. This continues to get better and better, guys. Of course, Kyle pointing out, thanks for mocking Charlie Kirk, Sucker Punch. Thanks for not condemning this behavior. Thanks for hiring Dragon Age writers and making it clear you side with the brainwashing that leads to executions. That you celebrate on people willing to have conversation. Blame others as usual. Also, he quote tweeted this and said, "If you're MAGA, we don't want your business." And this is a direct post, a direct quote from Erika Ishii, again, the lunatic lead actress from Ghost of Yotei. And of course, he says Ghost of Yotei main actress following Sucker Punch's refusal to address employee cheers for Charlie Kirk's murder. And of course says they, them has me blocked, but super duper cares about the jobs that they're sabotaging after years of work for agenda. And again, that's the thing. It's not just Erika Ishii. It's not just, Sucker Punch. It's every one of these studios. If you look at the upcoming game from Naughty Dog, from Neil Druckmann, this Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, it's yet again another one of these lunatic girl boss feminist agenda, pro-LGBTQ actresses, voice actresses in the person of Tati Gabrielle, who's playing the lead character in this game, and they're all the same. What we're seeing from the AAA industry time after time is that these lunatics have captured the industry and that they're not going to give it back without a fight. So again, boycott the game, boycott all these games coming out, go join the curator list, and let's keep this thing going because we have momentum and we can finally do something about it. I'm going to leave the link down below to the curator page. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.